This is one of many such safe areas for merchants to stay.
3 days and 3 nights. And what was the gain at the end for the Sultan? The gain was that the merchants brought all their merchandise safely to the Mediterranean ports, and once the merchandise was brought safely to the Mediterranean ports, it could be taxed at an affordable rate. And this way, the Sultan secured that money was coming from the merchandise, and he secured that merchants were coming through his lands rather than going to Syria and Iraq. So all the trade was lured.
I think of this as a holiday inn for merchants and their camels.
Stone toppled down, so they look like just like cones without any caps, and those will be leveled down in time because the cap actually protects them from vertical erosion. And the same process is taking place, and that's why the locals have called them fairy chimneys, homes for the fairies, for the nymphs, whatever. Yeah, this is, of course, I saved one of the best views for today. Okay, at this location, some of you who have strong legs may want to go up this path. See the path at 2 o'clock that is paved with cobblestones? I don't refer to the dirt paths. Dirt paths are very, very slippery. So those Asians coming down those dirt, not that one. See this paved one, cobblestone paved one? It will take you right up to the top of that cliff.
We watched women weave carpets. Then we were given a sales presentation of various types of carpets. The gentleman showed us about 100 carpets. The assistants unrolled the carpets in such a way that it sounded like a .22 rifle being fired. After the carpets were laid on the floor, we walked over them. We visited a school in a class of 11-year-olds. I was uncomfortable with the situation. All I could think about was the teacher wishing we would not have come. The children were really hopped up, and I suspect the rest of the class day was devoted to wishing the children could be placed on heavy tranquilizers. This is a pottery display facility. A gentleman was introduced as a master potterer. He demonstrated making a clay pot. The facility was huge and cut into the side of a hill, which was made of the same material as the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia. The Hittites, a Bronze Age people, lived in central Turkey about 2,000 years BC. They made good use of chariots, and over the century their empire extended to the border of the Egyptian Empire, somewhere around Lebanon. The Hittites collided with the Egyptian military and fought an indecisive battle. We stopped at this market area and devoted about an hour to exploring the merchandise. I found the people very friendly, and they seemed to enjoy having their pictures taken. With the digital camera, their interest increased when I showed them the resulting photograph.